Junior G-Men of the Air demonstrates what a great civilian defense army fully cooperating means to our country in the present emergency. State police and Junior G-Men, aided by a group of wide-awake, energetic young civilians, expose the treacherous efforts of the Black Dragon Society, a dangerous alien organization working right here in our very midst to pave the way for the conquest of the United States by the armed forces of their own country.
That don't mean he's gonna crash, so quit steaming.
Who's steaming? Who's steaming? I'm just getting myself resigned to his fate. Hey, look!
Boy, that was close. He ain't out of it yet.
That's a nice job. Make a swell hunk of junk.
Or a nice ball of fire if he crashes too hard.
Why'd you put yourself on ice, sourpuss?
He ain't gonna crash.
Oh, that's sabotage, changing his mind on us like that. Maybe it's a woman driver. Look out!
Were you in that brawl?
Oh, me? No. 92, 98, 100. See, honey, just like you tell me. I count to 100 and I feel just like a little dove. Disgusting, ain't it?
Well, maybe someday you'll get to be an example to your roughneck friends.
Sure, the only reason I hang out with them ruffians, I'm teaching them to count. You know something? I want to start a fight. Not even if some guy... I'll murder him! Hey, will your old man be wild?
Hey, what you got there? I don't know. Something one of those gangsters is wearing under his coat lapel. What about their heap? Will it still travel? It's colder than a mackerel.
What are you talking about? It's been that old truck. With a genius like Ace, it'll be ones and twos in no time. She's a happy bunch of scrappy. Hey, should we call the cops about the truck?
We don't mix.
If you think you're gonna follow the truck with this wreck, you're nuts.
For once, you're right.
The motor's okay. Needs a new fan assembly, a new head, and probably some timing gears.
Yeah, a little salt to put on those birds' tails so they'll wait while you're doing all that.
Well, we just can't sit around and let them get away with the truck, can we?
They got away with more than that, brother. With a bunch of letters from the State Bank around the corner.
Move on. Get away from that car.
What car? You mean it's Corpus Delirious? You missed the boat this time, copper. Those gangsters got away in my truck.
What's the license of the truck?
PCQ 9069.
No, it wasn't.
You're wrong.
Well, make up your mind.
PCQ 9069, just like I said.
Radio that in.
Right.
Keep your hands off that car. You might ruin what fingerprints already there.
You ain't gonna find any of those gangsters' fingerprints on that load.
Why not, wise guy?
Because they wore gloves.
How do you know?
I got eyes, haven't I?
And Felix, too. One of the gloves smacked him right in the kisser.
Hey, tell him about that thing.
What thing? What thing?
Oh, he means that lump. You got hit on the head with a hammer. Yeah,
Well, if you've got any evidence, you better turn it over.
I ain't got nothing. Not even my truck.
Did you identify any of the men?
No.
Well, then get going and clear out of here, all of you.
Belligerent, huh?
Nah.
How much is this, Mr. Holden?
Well, it'll cost you about $12.
All right, I'll take it.
What do you suppose your old man will say about you losing the truck?
Nothing I haven't heard before.
He'll knock your block off.
How would you like to get your ears pinned back with your teeth?
I'll let him alone.
I still think you should have showed the cops that thing.
I ain't getting mixed up with Dixon Flatfoots. Let them do their job and I'll do mine. Go on, let's go see what Eddie's doing. Hi, Eddie. How's the big invention coming along?
Hello, Ace. Oh, it works great on paper. You can't put a muffler on an airplane motor. It cuts down the power too much.
Eddie says you can. That's good enough for me.
Sure, anything little brother Eddie says is all right with you.
Look, wise guy, wait till it makes about $5 million. Then you'll be talking out of the other side of your mouth.
Yeah, that'll be a shoe of another color.
You mean a horse on the other foot? Come on, let's see it work. It doesn't.
Oh, sure it does. Come on, let's try it. That's how you put it on, huh? Hey, it's all right.
Boy.
I'd like to have you deliver those things today.
I'll send all this stuff over as soon as the truck gets back.
All right.
See? Yeah, I see.
Shut up. Stick with it, kid. You'll hit it right yet. Come on, fellas, let's go. So long, Eddie.
So long. Take it easy, Eddie.
Okay, hold the truck for us, but don't notify the owner. Yes, we'll be right down. The police found the truck out in the country. There was no trace of the gang.
Looks to me like that same mob that held up the State Bank in Riviera last week.
A carefully planned job by a well-organized gang. Our best lead is that truck. The boy who owns it must have had a good look at the crooks.
What I can't figure out is how they disappeared so completely from where they left the truck. Just like that in the thin air.
Maybe you have something.
What do you mean?
That thin air.
Wishes to come in. Is it safe?
Yeah,
Operation's very successful, Baron.
Good. Good. Very nice. Very nice. We need such funds since our enemies have seen fit to freeze our deposits.
Very true, Excellency. And it was clever of you ordering us to strike at a state bank which finances many of the defense industries.
A double blow at those we mean to conquer. This money will enable us to buy more of those small, easily concealed machine guns which the Americans make so cleverly.
And which they so stupidly sell to anyone that'll pay their price.
It is fortunate for us. We shall be well armed when our forces strike in the Pacific. But enough of the future. I have located the factory where that mysterious pursuit plane is being made in secret.
That is great news, Excellency.
There is to be some sort of air meet at the factory's test field. Under cover of that, it should be easy for you to accomplish our purpose.
How you doing, muzzlers?
Does my schnauzer see me or is the wind blowing from the glue factory? That's no glue. That's a dead fish.
How you both doing? Smells like a certain character who should be nameless. All right, smart guys.
Horseplay, you guys. I got a lot of work to do on this. Scram, will you?
Yeah, come back when we ain't so busy. We'll help you break your leg.
You won't live long enough, not if you try to fly that old crate.
Well, if you just come out the air races, fella, you see what this crate'll do.
I'll be there, just for laughs.
Very funny. Very funny.
Who's got my wrench?
Freezeball has it.
Go on, it's an old wrench I found. Yeah, how would you like to have your ears knocked right into your socks? See that nick on the handle? That's my wrench. Any wrench could have that. Yeah, any wrench couldn't have my initials, but this one is going to have right now a big BL.
Why, you?
Please, no bloodshed.
Billy,
Yes, Dad?
I want you boys to load some stuff on the truck for a customer.
Sure. Say, Dad, Eddie was telling me you're trying to sell a motor out of our plane. You wouldn't do that, would you?
I sure would if I could make a deal for it. We got to eat, haven't we? Flying that old crate and some meat won't buy any groceries.
Yeah, but, Dad, if we win, the prize money will help Eddie out with his invention. Then we'll be rich.
More pipe dreams. Now get busy and load that. Where's the truck?
You mean the truck?
Yeah, the truck.
Sure, the truck. Well, I was just going to tell you that... I was just going to tell you, Dad, I loaned the truck to a friend of mine. Thanks for bringing back the truck like you promised.
Thank you for letting me take it. It sure came in handy.
All right, the truck's back. Let's get busy.
Sure thing, Dad.
Now, wait a minute. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, just a minute. All right, fellas, start loading her up.
It'll be a pleasure.
Go on, beat it. I got some private business to take care of. Beat it! Thanks for backing me up, mister. Where did you find...
Help me.
Certainly, name it.
You got a good look at the men who held up the state bank and stole your truck, didn't you? Do you think you could identify any of them?
You a cop?
Well, sort of. I'm with the State Bureau.
Never saw him before, wouldn't know if I saw him again.
And maybe if you looked at some pictures...
Ex-nay. I don't want any part of that stuff.
You know, Ace, when you're helping us, you're helping to protect yourself and other law-abiding citizens.
That's for the cops. I got my own job to do.
Okay, fella.
Thanks for the truck, anyway.
Did you learn anything?
No. Young Holden is allergic to cops.
Why don't you work on them?
No, that wouldn't get us anything.
Then what?
This is a job for our young friend Jerry Markham.
Oh.
I figure that where boys are concerned, another boy can learn more than a grown-up can. That's where you juniors come in.
Well, that's for us, Mr. Ames. We'll give you all the help we can. Isn't Holden that junkyard kid that's trying to reassemble that plane?
Yes, and he's liable to do it. He's a smart kid. Smart enough to get his flying lessons for nothing.
Well, how does he manage that?
Oh, he and his pals do odd jobs at the test field of the factory down there.
Is he going to enter a plane in the junior contest you're in?
Yes, he hopes he is.
Fine. Make that your point of contact. Holden got a good look at those bank robbers, and he can help us a lot, if he will.
Well, we'll get right on it, Mr. Ames.
Good.
he got to stay up?
Just a couple of minutes more.
A lot of things can happen in a couple of minutes.
Quiet!
Hello, suckers.
Get away, me ginger bottoming.
While Ace flies through the air, you guys do all the work, huh?
What are you talking about? Gotta complete his time, ain't he, so he can qualify for the Army.
You killed me.
Come to think of it, it's not a bad idea.
Cut it out, will you? Crawl back in the woodwork. We got more important things to think of.
I still say you suckers. What do you get out of it?
When Ace wins the Army, we get good jobs.
Yeah, what kind of job?
The kind we like, working around planes.
I know, the ground crew, and the higher he flies, the smaller you guys will look to him.
Look at you, refugee from a sewer. Only one guy could take flying lessons, so we elected Ace. That gives me enough hours to get my license, doesn't it?
Sure does, Mr. Holden. You'll be a qualified pilot as soon as you pass your test.
Then I can enter the meet, huh?
If your plane will pass inspection.
Don't worry, it will. It's a beaut.
Come to my office in about an hour for the written test. Your flight test you can take tomorrow after a good night's sleep.
Thanks a lot. Hey, fellas! Hey, fellas, I made it. Nice going, Ace.
Oh, what?
Hiya, Trip.
It's your mess, double-face. Clean it up. When do you get your license?
Be a full-fledged pilot tomorrow after my flight test. Next stop, Eagle Squadron.
We still got a lot of work to do on the ship.
Well, let's get to it. We got to get it ready for inspection.
Sure, we got something to work for now.
Suppose Ace don't win the race. You want to get in that mess with double-face? I was only kidding, fellas. There's that nosy washout Markham.
Yeah, bought some stuff here the other day, remember? Said he had a plane in a race, too.
He's spying on us.
Sure, trying to steal some ideas from our plane.
Let's take him.
Come on.
Oh, fellas.
You got any business here?
Oh, nothing special. I was just looking over your plane.
Okay, you've done it. Now beat it.
You're not going to enter this wreck in the meet, are you?
It may not be streamlined, but it's not a wreck.
Well, you won't stand a chance.
Yeah? We know things about that plane.
Hell, well, you'll know more about it after the meet's over.
Why, you? Let me get him a murder room!
Dad, wait a minute. That wouldn't be fair.
Fair, why not?
If he's entered in the meet, too, we'll take care of him afterwards.
Thanks, Ace.
Don't thank me. I just want to keep you in the race so you can see what our plane looks like from behind.
Boy, it's a lucky thing I'm a gentleman. I would have torn him apart.
Are you kidding?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next and final event will be the speed race of junior air pilots.
Get that spot off of there.
This is going to be the greatest race you've ever seen in your
Yeah, thanks,
fellas.
bud. Oh, that shoots up the hill.
Oh, Bob, be sure and check that motor cowling, will you?
Okay, Jerry. I'll have everything in tip-top shape for you.
We'll never stand a chance against that. Hey, you guys want a good man on your ground crew?
Get out of here,
Ginger, bad luck.
I'll slug you.
Come on, come on. What are we waiting for? Let's roll up to the line.
Okay, ground crew, start pushing.
Hit the road.
Okay, Ace. Come on, push this time, Greaseball.
Attention, please. All pilots report to the Ace Holden is now in the lead.
I knew something like this would happen.
Young Holden's plane is in flames.
Hey, the Donald will burn up! We're a lap ahead. We're gonna stay there. It's off those controls. I've got a race to finish. Oh, bail out. What about you? I told you I've got a race to finish. I'm not leaving you. Don't be a dope. Bail out.
He's gonna finish.
Yeah, and we can keep his ashes in the trophy cup.
Holden finishes in the lead.
Don't miss The Plunge of Peril, Chapter 2 of Junior G-Men of the Air at this theater next week.